shed one last red tear for my fallen sister. I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
There are still things to do. Read your mail, says the quest. Now, before I do that, it'll feel a bit silly story-wise, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Like, it's literally been a few nights, but apparently Dr. Reid hasn't leveled up in that time, so we're gonna do that first. We have 8,000 points, and fighting Mary was pretty rough, and I feel like that's because I was like 6 levels behind, so spend as much as we can. At this point on, I've pretty much figured out my fighting style, so I'm not really gonna bother trying to get anything new. I want lots of blood from the biting. Another 900. Another 120. The numbers get so small, I swear to God. But these things are definitely worth it. Like more health in general. It's a full 1,000, but it'll be worth it. Surely. And physical prowess, a little bit more endurance, sure. Another 1,000. That puts us at level 16. Again, the issues I have with these are that the damage increase seems so small. 600 to 720 to 900, but yeah, and it's so expensive, but it's probably worth it. I do like Shadow Mist though, so I think I'm gonna get this one from 200 to 300. That's a lot of points, but at this point on I get to like decide if I want it to be well, I don't get it. The shadows will pool in a single place. Our targets have been constantly struck. Oh yeah, it hits multiple times. Causing them to bleed, I will directly absorb. I don't know which one is best from these, honestly. Either way, I can't afford it, so. Coagulation, I don't think I need a longer stun. 2 seconds seem fine. Upgrading Abyss is mostly useful for the setup there. Level 5, level 5, level 5. Let's see about getting fast generation when using bite. I guess it's only 600. That's alright. And hard biting. I mean, the damage of this is not that great anymore, although going to 600% it might be pretty good. Honestly, yeah, let's go for it. And for the remaining 1,000, maybe this 25% heal. No, that seems pointless. More blood, maybe? I already get a fair bit of blood. One bite tends to give me at least a solid combo. It would be maybe more passive or upgrading Shadow Mist, which is 3,000. I could maybe upgrade my heal, actually. That might be pretty good. Wow, that's expensive though. 1,300. Can't afford that. You trade the instant health gain for great regeneration. See. Yeah, well, I don't know. With my remaining 1,000, what's worth upgrading? I can't get Shadow Mist. I can't get Autophagy. That's how it's pronounced. I heard Blood Barrier is good, but can't really afford it. I'm not sure I want to get a new power at this point. Maybe just get more health in general. Although max health isn't that big a deal, considering I still have to regen it all. I wish I had like a thing that just is more damage, but I don't really. Plenty of blood for that. Hard biting. You can get it even more, but the big jump was there from 400 to 600, I feel. This one is not so good, I think. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the points and wait for upgrading the other stuff. Confirm. Let's see what happened during the night, I guess, because nothing else happened when it was story passing time the following night. Okay. Pippa is cold, as is Newton Blight. Unknown, Enid. Oh, this went down to stable from healthy. Because they all got fatigue. That's fine, so I need a bunch of fatigue. And some for cold. And what the hell happened here? Who knows? First of all, critical in the docks? Missing. Because I didn't kill him. Missing. Sean, what have you done? Oh well. Either way, in Pembroke Hospital, I can get some cold medicine for Newton and Pippa. And then fatigue. How many fatigue? Well, I don't have. I couldn't really talk to Mason Swambra yet. Right, so the quest was to read my mail. So let's read my mail. Dear Dr. Reid, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak with you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End. I'm convinced we're now in great danger. The Guard of Pruan has launched a great hunt in London. For a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any Ekon they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Handy. Oh, we finally get to go to a mansion. Also, we got a little bit of experience, so I have 1200, so I could have upgraded one or two things now. Medicine. We needed some cold medicine. We have only 2. Let's make some. What else did we need? Some fatigue. Some migraine we need as well. And maybe a headache or 2. Alright, I think that'll do it. What do we got here? I can afford a fair bit of those, actually. Not so much of those. Blood serum. I'm gonna make one. Might as well have it, I suppose. Analyze this rich blood sample. And now we've got a better blood serum. Okay. A lot of stuff to recycle. Does anything give us anything good? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. All that might be better worth selling. Right. Let's find Pippa. And Newton. No one's here. Dr. Aykroyd. Found a thing. There's some talking below with Beatrice and Mortimer as well. That's something. Alright, let's keep an eye out for the people I need to talk to. See what's happened in the few nights. Been alive. Pippa?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reid.
Well, I can help you with that.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
If I can find... What's his name? Rakesh. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Can sell some stuff. Have to kind of go around, I suspect. Anyway, Newton should be around there somewhere. That's Mr. Cox. Newton? Newton! Usually around here. Down there.
Buried in a mass grave for these trivialities.
We are not in the middle of a battlefield anymore. Things are different here. In so many ways.
I cannot enter.
Can I not go... I could go around, right? No? Oh, what? He left. You're not Newton. You're Newton.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. You doing your rounds as usual?
I am?
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital. And, unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
That's not good.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
I agree.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Right, that means the two of them are cured. I could try to make my way to Whitechapel to sort out some fatigue, even for this guy. My mesmerize level is still 3. A couple of people I could eat, but I feel like at this point I'm more or less decided not to eat people. Considering I didn't do it for the priest in the battle against Mary, I didn't do it for Sean. I think at this point I'm more or less locked into the idea of not eating.
Good
Drinking.
evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
It's what I do.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Yeah, well, I wasn't too happy with your thing, honestly. There we go. Good trigger part. Good handle part. That's what we want. We have a tiny good part. No? In that case, let's sell some stuff. It's my pocket watch. I'm not selling that one, even though it's listed as junk. Stuff that has average resale value, it might as well just... That's one for... Right. Another body murdered. Investigation succeeded. What? That another thing I completed at some point. Anyway, I got some points. Who was I looking for? It was... Gwyneth, I think? Oh yeah, there she is. Was it Gwyneth Barrigan? I think it might have been.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Because I just got a hint, right? There we go.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, Nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's fair. Can't argue that.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Right. Worth going to Whitechapel to fix them? Probably. You can find them. It is usually a decent chunk of experience, and I meet some dudes on the way, which reminds me. So, yeah, the shotgun. It feels like it should be really good, but it hasn't really been. But we got some stuff. Maybe we can upgrade the cudgel and stuff. They're all upgraded to level 3. We'll see. We'll see. This is the right way, yeah? Yeah. The docks are in real bad shape, though. 23. 22.
It's an leech! Kill! Watch out! He's dead! Take a breath of this!
Well, I mean, that worked alright, so whatever upgrades they did must have at least done something good. I wonder if... I hope, at least.
Better go home, sir.
Better go home.
I said
Yeah.
go back home. Sorry, sir. No, me.
Why do they always win, like, the duels? When we're both trying to slash, they always win. I thought I saw something on the ground. Hello? I thought Whitechapel was supposed to be fine. Not so fine. There is a big dude after me, I think. Hello, Whitechapel friends. How are you? I guess it's always the path between that is non-fine. Were you the one that needed, Nope. It was Whitaker, Barrett, and Joe. Amelia the Mute. Nope. Wait, what? Blood Ekon? What?
Don't you know better?
Why am I fighting vampires? What? Come on, buddy. What was that thing? He had some sort of lizard tongue. No, it's probably just a sword.
This is fun.
This is what? This is what? Sorry, this is what? This is what? No? Thought so. Anyway, that's disturbing. Oh, we dropped a good trigger part. That's good. Alright, you two, man. You wanna fight? What is that? I recognize that ability. Uncool, buddy. Hello. Let's see, we've got a shadow friend.
Don't you know better?
No, I don't. Ow, ow, oh my god, oh my god! Taste of my own medicine. Another good trigger part. Man! Now I'm fighting things like myself. Kinda scary. That wasn't why I came here. Wasn't to talk to either of you either, actually. Hello. I didn't come here to fight you either, but I guess I'm doing that. Oh, Jesus. How you ever get a decent bite from that, I'll never know. Ill-formed blinker scan. No, I want to find people to talk with. I don't want to find people I have to murder. People is generous at this point, but... Do you know how close you were to a giant werewolf monster? Pretty close, buddy.